Three men, two dates, one day.
I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me.
Time for date number 2.
'Cause I'm not hiding anything.
My man pulled down my dress, lol.
Anything.
My date bought me a new Apple Pencil. Came home to this from the man I love. Never settle, ladies. Three men, two dates.
Yeah, okay. Shalom. Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakodash. Double honors into the elders, the apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. It was in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Y'all seen this video, man. It says 3 men, 2 dates. 3 men, 2 dates, 1 day. Now, this is the culture here in Babylon, man, and our women just being totally hoes and sluts, having the entitlement to give men ultimatums. And that's why we tell brothers, man, the best way to be in this truth is really alone, because you find yourself often having to bite your tongue when you deal with these women, and it's really not even worth it, because usually when you tell them the truth, they're gonna get offended about it one way or another. So the best thing to do is really just be to yourself. Like they say, don't settle, ladies. Hey, we can't settle, because anything, to be honest with you, anything we do touch in Babylon the Great is a settlement. Okay, because really the women of this day and age and this culture, they're totally destroyed. You know, because really you are judged off the biasness of society, meaning how you look, your body, what kind of car you drive, what kind of job you have, what kind of money you make, what kind of apartment you have. You're judged off those commodities instead of what you really represent. And that's the reason why a lot of men of color end up coming up short with dealing with a lot of these women, because they're judging you based on what you have instead of what you really represent. Because if they knew what we represent and they knew the importance of what we represent, it wouldn't be so hard. Okay, because if you do an assessment study just on women in general and you ask them what do they think or what do they believe, you're gonna hear that it's just a bunch of me, my healing, my this, my that. When reality of it is, you really are not the prize. Okay, and this day and age, man, we just have to really focus on the truth, man, and really put all this mediocre shit behind us, because it's really stupid. Because 9 times out of 10, you end up meeting a woman, y'all may be cool for a couple of weeks, you may end up popping her or whatever, and then before you know it, it's gonna go sour, you know, because she's gonna feel entitled. She's gonna feel that you owe her something because she's spreading her legs to you for you. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna feel like, oh well, you know, this is you owe me. The reality of it is, you owe her nothing. You know. So this society is all messed up, and us as men in the truth, man. You know, like we say, man, you deal with the woman, you really just want one thing from her. You know what I'm saying? I just honestly kept, because what else do they have to offer? I have nothing to offer. I mean, because as clearly this woman, she's going on 2 different dates in 1 day, and she has a man at home that's simping for her. And that's one thing, though. We're not about to simp for no women. And, you know, shit, I tell her straightforward, like, look, if you ain't with the program, then, hey, you can go. There's no point in arguing with them, especially when they don't really belong to you. There's no point in arguing with their ass. It's even to the point that men have to cut off the women they've been with for years because of this type of mentality, because this type of mindset has been perpetuated by the serpent. Don't settle, ladies, which can insinuate them being bigger whores. You see what I'm saying? And it's not a good look. This right here adds to your devaluation. You are being devalued by every man you deal with, but then yet you have the audacity to say, well, I don't want to settle. Well, what do you mean you don't want to settle? You allowed yourself to be a whore for all these wicked men out here. Now all of a sudden you meet men of some type of fortitude, and all of a sudden now you want to play the role like, oh, well, I deserve this. You don't deserve shit, okay? Because you got women out here that got abroad, they charade, You know, they do all types of wickedness out 3-4 o'clock in the morning, but yet they look at you like you supposed to play the fool. You play the dummy, right? Oh well, you know, you have to wife me. You can't just be having sex with me. Like, bitch, you just slept with every nigga in the hood, and you think that a man is gonna take you serious. And then you got Jake that do this shit, man. You got Jake that be trying to wife up these wicked ass women out here. Like, man, they not even worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking away from women out there that's actually trying to do right, because there is an exception to the rule. But overall, man, it's just like majority of them, it take me 5 minutes to know what kind of chick she is on whether if I'll take her serious or not. And most of the time, I'm not even gonna take you serious. For what? Okay, because you know they out there doing other men. They have other options, because when things don't go their way, they on an option number B. Prime example, if her man didn't have those rose petals, she already went on 2 dates. You see, and then she's completely encapsulating in adultery. She's promoting it, because now the average woman will feel, oh, well, you know, this is what we're supposed to do. Don't settle for no one man. But what happens when you get 35, 36 years old and your box is all used up? You can't really bear children anymore. Your body is all worn out. Your insides don't work properly. Then who's want to take a chance on you? Yeah, you have some nerve, man. That's why, once again, brothers, if you ain't got a chick that's truly rocking with you, then hey, man, don't worry about it. Just stay focused on the Lord. He's gonna bring the cradle. We the cradle of the cream, as the apostles say. We're the cream of the crop, and don't let nobody make you feel otherwise. If anybody shits on you for standing up for your heritage and promoting yourself as you being a high value person, when they can sit up here and do it in wickedness, then that's a person you don't even need entertaining. You don't even need to entertain that person. Because the reality of it is the same thing we're saying about ourselves. These women engrafted it to themselves. They're saying, well, you know, we're the prize, we're high value. But when you come against that, it's a problem. But when you speak up and say you're high value, then all of a sudden you're male chauvinistic. You know what I'm saying? You a bigot, you're controlling, you're abusive. All this shit. I've heard all that, you know, over years. You're controlling, you're abusive, you're mean, you think it's all about you. And reality of it is it's about you. How about you? Shot. It is about me. It is. Okay, it is. And that's just what it is, and y'all gonna find that out. I don't give a fuck how much money I have in my bank account or I don't have in my bank account. A man will always be more valuable than a woman, because hey, men are rare when it compares to women, especially when it's righteous men. Okay, because you got a lot of simp beta male cucks out here, and it's disgusting, man. You niggas, you're disgusting. All right, the way you simp for these women, you're disgusting. It's one thing about trying to entice her to get in her drawers and shit. All right, you got it there. There's no point of the other shit. Just like, okay, whatever. Because of course, you know, you got to sweet talk the chick. You got to make her feel good about herself. You know what I'm saying? You got to basically justify her whoredom and let her know it's all right to be that, just to get her ass. And that's stupid. You're supposed to just be able to get a woman because you a man, and they supposed to see the manliness in you. They're supposed to accept your nature as being a royal stock. But instead, what does Esau do? He's totally destroyed that mindset. So therefore, when a chick see a man of color, she don't even look at him. She just looks down on him, man. Like, I just came from the HR department because I gotta fill out some more paperwork and all this good stuff. And I was getting on an elevator, and there's this chick, black chick with dreads, right, with a fucking mask on, but the type of stout look she had on her face. Let's just say if I wanted to say, hey, how you doing, which I wouldn't have said it. I'm not gonna speak to you first. I don't do that. I don't speak to women first, man, you know, unless I'm just having a real good day. But even that's rare. I don't speak to women first. I'll give them the same look they give me. I'll look past her. A chick don't even acknowledge her. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta be. Cause I'm not finna play games with her, man. I ain't got enough patience for that shit. But like, she just had this real pompous look. I'm like, do you even realize what you represent? Because you come in here with your short skirt on, you got your toes out, you think you cute. Back in my mind, I'm like, how many men done been in that? You know, and you think you're something because you working for an HR department over certain operations. I'm back in my mind, I'm like, man, these women are getting set up for complete failure, man. And the problem is, you men allow them to get away with this shit. Like, if you had more men that actually put these women in their place, which men are starting to, you know, they're starting to see it for what it is now. But when you start putting these hyenas in their place, then hey, they can't do nothing but respect you. You know, Like I used to tell my little shorty all the time. I used to tell her, I said, the only reason why you bucking up so hard against me is because you ain't got nobody in your corner telling you what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like if she had 2 or 3 people to tell her everything I told her, including her fucking mark-ass father, hey, she will be half a decent woman. No bullshit. But see, what happens is she go to work, she got Esau in her mind, she got these women, she's trying to fucking these Edomite bitches that she swore up and down is on a level. She trying to incorporate that into our lifestyle. I said, that's not gonna work, baby. I'm like, that's not gonna work. Only how it's gonna work is if you do this the way I'm telling you to do it. But they don't want to do it that way. They want to do it their way, and they understand why they so goddamn miserable. They see why they can't find a man and be happiness, man. And they will go through several men just to find that one man that's gonna bow down to their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, shit, man, brothers, they single. Because it's just so much that a nigga gonna take before, you know, you come to grips with this shit. Like, I'm not finna continue to fake and lower my vibration and give you what you want. No, this shit is about me. Okay, and you get what you want when you serve him right. When you serve your king righteously, you get what you want, man. Okay, and I tell women all the time, I say, look, just because you could cook or clean and shit like that, I'm like, any woman can do that. That's in your nature. But I said, what comes with that? That's because you could cook and clean and do all this and give you sex. Okay, what comes with that? Shutting the fuck up. Okay, if you could do those things, shut the fuck up, cook and clean, and give your man as much sex as he needs and be his rock, hey, you won't have a problem, man. Instead of questioning what he's doing, where you at, why you going with the brothers, all that, man. Look, dog, we got enough problems in this world already to deal with this man of color. Last thing we need is a serpent of lesser sort to come and slit our ass in there. But that's what happens, man. And we broke it down that the serpent in Eve, that serpent has always used agents to try to destroy the male counterpart. Even going back into the garden, man. Now pay attention. Eve was specifically an agent that was set up to try to destroy Israel, man. Destroy Adam. Why? Because who did Satan go to? He didn't give a damn about Eve, but he knew that Eve had the ability to get her men. Okay? She's basically like a double agent. And it's the same thing now. When you go to human resources, who's in human resources? It's either women, or you got a couple of cucks in there. Or if a man is in human resources, you better believe he ain't flying straight. You know, because they don't hire masculine men for those roles. They hire women of those roles so they can oversee the ship. Because they know when you go to human resources, Esau can deal with a softer approach, because women, they come with you with that enticing type of attitude. You know, when you go to human resources and you see a woman, you know, with some nice legs and you know, a pretty face, last thing you gonna think is, okay, you know, she's out to destroy me. You're not gonna think that. But that's what Esau wants you to believe. In retrospect, these women are out here for blood, man. You know, women try to put curses on you, and brothers, be careful too, man. A lot of these little witches, you know, these little low-level demons out here, be careful when you're dealing with these women, man. You know, don't be giving these women your seminal fluids. You know, and don't be sending these hoes pictures of you, man. Which there's no enchantment against Jacob. But hey, you gotta know when a chick trying, man. She's trying too hard, then hey, it's probably a catch to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, not too many people know my real name. And that's just real talk. Not too many people know my real name. They know me by a few names and mainly one, and that's it. Even dudes. And I don't tell niggas my real name, man. Straight up, because hey, I don't trust you. This world is wicked, and the scriptures say, "Be ye harmless as doves and wise as serpents," man. So hey, we have to be that serpent too on the right hand side and be wise, man. You can't just be giving your precious jewels to all these people out here, because they're not worth it. All right, these people are trying to fuck up your livelihoods and stuff like that. Especially if you ain't covered by the blood of Yahweh Shah, you be in all types of shit out here. You know, and don't be surprised if the woman you close with, she's in some type of witchcraft, because they got this shit which is called spirituality now, that women believe in attracting the love or the laws of attraction, all that craziness. You'd be surprised on what these women are into behind your back. You know, they be into all types of shit, playing with Ouija boards, you know, spirit cooking, all this stuff, man. And the black woman does that because she don't want to get her ass in order. That's why the black woman runs away from the Holy Bible, because the Bible disempowers them. Okay, it takes away their power, and they know that subconsciously. So therefore, they want to find ways around that. well, I need to go into X, Y, and Z. I need to do this and this and that. Nah, fuck all that, man. Your ass need to get your ass in order and come back to your how about Shimmy Shab. Not you gonna be destroyed. Okay? And I got a couple of precepts real quick, but let me get to my destination. So yeah, brothers, man, be careful on what you're doing out here. Yeah, we are covered by the blood of Yahweh Shimmy Shai, but at the same time, man, you don't want to be stupid either. Like I said, man, even your woman, your main woman who you love so much, she be the main one out to get your ass. Like, Adam ain't just get taken down by some regular bitch. Eve was on a level, man. It just wasn't a typical woman. She had that substance. She knew this man. She knew this man like the back of her hand. So that's why she was able to get him out the truth. So think about it, man. But anyway, let me pull these steps real quick, and we gonna end it there because I got a couple of lessons in mind I want to get to. Lord's will I'll be able to get to today. Mondays be busy for them Jakes. Gotta get car repairs, all types of crazy stuff. But anyway, let's get straight to it, man. All right. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 7, and I'm gonna start at verses 7, and I'm gonna start at verses 25. It says, "And I apply my heart to know, and to search, and to seek out wisdom, and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even foolishness and madness." Okay, this is madness. You see what I'm saying? And it's always that black woman, Edomite woman. She'll throw bones out there, but then you can expect the Jake woman to just take it 10 steps higher. You see? Instead of her being, this isn't my way of life. Like, you women, don't you realize your lifestyle your lifestyles are fucking destructive, man? Everybody that you encapsulate or that you engraft to yourself, any man that you let have sex with you outside of your man, that's adding devaluation. That's adding more demons to you. Okay? It's proving that every woman that lay down with a different man, she engrafts this man's energy in his spirit. This is the reason why a lot of women suffer from borderline personality disorder. Okay, they're diagnosed with basically borderline fucking psychotic because of all the men they deal with. And they keep going and going and going until they find that one simp that by the time they reach this guy, she's so destroyed that she basically turned him into just a straight demon. 3 men, 2 dates, 1 day. Man, please. This is why we say 95% of our women aren't going to make it. And it says here, "And I find more bitter than death the woman," wow, "whose heart is snares and nets," meaning a trap, "in our hands as bands. But whosoever pleaseth the Most High should escape from her, but the sinner should be taken by her." That's the reason why, hey, man, I'm call all you have about Shimei Shah. I'm glad I didn't have any more kids in this kingdom. I had one kid. I got trapped up in that shit over 10 years ago. And that was the worst mistake of my life. And I'm regretting, I'm paying for it to this day. Okay, and it shouldn't even be that way. But that's the worst mistake I've ever made. I've done a lot of shit in life, but that was probably by far the worst mistake I've ever made. Being young and dumb. I was 22, going on 23 years old when I had my first child. And I've been able to dodge that bullet ever since through the grace of the Most High, man. Okay, so they'll trap you, man. "Oh, I love you." It's called gaslighting. "You're the best thing for me," this and this and that. And Jake liked the pillow talk. Jake loved to hear that. Jake loved to hear how good his rod is. How good he can put it down, how good of a man he is. Jake be needing that, Jake be needing that clarification often because this society has broken us down. You see? But when we need that clarification, it's because, oh, well, you're insecure. You need to be calm. Dog, this society is against us. Momos have better rights than us. Dogs have more rights than us. What more do Jake have to ask for? And it says, "Behold, I have found," said the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account. So he did an assessment individually. It was like how when you sit down, you have those studies. Like when you watch the movie The First Purge, they was asking people. He was like, "What would make you want to go out and purge? Are you angry?" Solomon basically did a purge assessment. And it says, "Which yet my soul seeketh, but I have found not. One man among 1,000, which represents the elect, I have found. But of a woman among all those, I have not found." So ain't none of these women right, man. They all have motives. Even the ones in the truth that's coming back to Yahweh Shimei Shai, they still have issues they deal with. Now, the difference between them and the other women is the fact they're trying. to get back right. So that's always the exception to the rule. But yet, a lot of women that know they're Israelites ain't right. A lot of them are groupies. I personally see brothers have wives in this truth, but they on other men comment boards. And sometimes I'll be wanting to say, man, you like a groupie, man, but that's not my place. You know, I'm just like hoping that the brothers get wind of what their women are doing on all these other men comment boards. And some brothers don't matter. Some brothers probably don't care about it, which, okay, if they don't care about it, but it's still an order. You might don't care about it, but she still need to conduct herself because she's a representation of you. You know, like there's one particular female I know that be on every comment board, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think her husband is from like the islands, if I'm not mistaken. Her husband right in his truth, and yet, you know, she's on, you know, everybody's comment board, and you know, it's just shalom here and there, but she has her face on her page too. You know, because she used to comment on my video a long time ago, but you know, she don't really say nothing on my page. I'm kind of mean, so you know, they like, nah, you too mean. You know, and she probably don't mean no harm by it, but still it's just a order thing. Okay, respect that man, you know, keep your mouth shut and your ears open. Just that simple. And it says, I've only found one, that the Most High have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. Okay, and this is an invention that Esau has sought out. All right, one more precept. This is the book of Sirach 4, and I'm going to start at verses 20. It says here, a man leaveth his own father and brought him up in his own country and cleaveth unto his wife. Scripture said man shall leave his mother and father and mother, and cleave unto his wife. And he sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remember neither father nor mother nor country. Because when you have a woman, that's your comfort. It says, but by this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Right, because the scriptures say women have compassed men. It says, do you not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Right, because, hey, they showed on this video the nigga bought her an eye pen. Then you got a simple ass boyfriend at home, rose petals and shit, knowing that she was just out fucking and sucking another nigga. You see? So, hey, man, you been out there, man. You got to get your balls back, bro. Like, if you got to go on a dry spell, then fuck it, man. Shit, because in a minute, we finna have as many women as our hearts desire. We ain't got to deal with this shit. Any women that come to me in this spirit, I already know how to deal with her. I'm not finna make her my woman. You know what I'm saying? We can have fun all day until the time she start trying to get serious, man. Please, man. If you gonna get serious with me, you got to show me a change. You got to show me that you're repenting and that you're trying to do the right thing. And even if you don't accept the truth, you still got to pipe to the tune I'm playing. I mean, you ain't having no male friends. You're not dressing any type of way you want. Okay, you're not even having too many female friends that's gonna allow you to do shit. Because you have one woman in a group that's trying to be different, but then her friends are corrupt her. Now it's you against fucking a legion of demons. You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact, when them women got legion on them, and then they gonna put more demons on her. So no thank you. And it says here, a man taketh a sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal and to sell upon the sea and upon rivers. And this is the reason why you got drug dealers. You know, this is the reason why you got NBA stars. Because that drug dealing Jake, he's looking for that perfect down chick with him, you know, because he's so low in his spirit. He needs to be accepted for his material possessions. And most women deal with you based on what you have. Okay, rarely they ever deal with you for what you're about. They may play the role, but eventually they're going to want something at the bargaining deal, whether it's a kid or some type of agreement to trap you in. All right, there's always a catch. But it says, yeah, men take it to the sword and go it to his way to rob and steal and to sell upon the sea, upon the rivers, meaning men go out their wits to simp and to please these women. They're just going to deal with other men. You get locked up, all of a sudden now she's dealing with your brother. It happens all the time. It says, and looked upon a lion and going in the darkness, and when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringing it to his love. Oh, this is for you, baby. Like, I've seen videos of men literally simping, bro, going nuts over women's body. Like, oh man, bro, baby, I'll worship you. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, come on, man. You know, you got these foot models and shit. You got these TikTok models. It's just a big shame. Now, if you into certain body parts, that's what you into. But that's between you and the woman in the bedroom, man. Ain't nobody got to see what the hell you talking about. You know, if you like your woman's backside or whatever, man, you know, she got a nice bum and some nice breasts or whatever, and you want to suck on them, that's on you. That's between you and her. She got some pretty toes you want to kiss on, or you want to bite her bottom. That's something between y'all. But you got niggas that like literally worship women and willing to give their livelihoods in order to just deal with the damn Insta thought, man. Hell nah. When these be the same chicks that work in fucking Wendy's. They take off the makeup, you see what they really are. It says, wherefore man loveth his wife better than father and mother. But yea, many there be that have run out their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. That's all you see. Women's empowerment, man. That's all they trying to be. Empowerment. Because they need servants. You see, they want to be worshipped, but that's not going to happen here. That's getting ready to be flipped around in a massive way. It says, and many men have also perished and have erred in sinful women. Like they say, it's 10 simple niggas in a grave behind some harlot. You know, but anyway, I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and a ball.
It's one day.
I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me.
Time for date number 2.
'Cause I'm not hiding anything.
My man pulled down my dress, lol.
Anything.
My date bought me a new Apple Pencil. Came home to this from the man I love. Never settle, ladies. 3 men,